Welcome. We do have Mark Chapman from New Zealand. He's ready to take your questions. Who wants to go first? Yeah, you can ask, please.
Good afternoon, Mark. Mark, two things. One is that at this venue so far, the teams that have batted first enjoyed a bit of an advantage. Although yesterday, Zimbabwe chased down 180 against Sri Lanka. So from that point of view, and it is a night game, do you think toss could be a factor? And going into this Super 8 clash, you didn't have that much of a bedding in time in these conditions. So could that be an issue?
Yeah, I mean, in the subcontinent, the toss always plays somewhat of a factor depending on the conditions. To be honest, I haven't seen the wicket yet, so I don't actually know what the pitch looks like. So I guess it's pretty hard for me to comment right now. But yeah, I mean, there'll be discussions behind the scenes with the senior leadership group as to what we want to do, and then also understanding whether dew will play a factor as well here. And then batting-wise in these conditions, whilst we haven't played in Sri Lanka yet, for a lot of the guys, they've played a lot of cricket here. So, I don't see that playing too much of a factor. I think guys understand what they need to do on slower wickets and in turning conditions. So, we're pretty confident that we'll face up to whatever conditions are in front of us.
Hi, Mark. You guys, your batting has been clicking now for quite some time. You've only had a chance to bat twice across this tournament. But on the bowling side, you all have been leaking runs. Do you attribute that to the pitches over in India, or do you think it's something that you guys maybe need to work on?
Yeah, I wouldn't necessarily say leaking runs, but I think in India we've seen that the pitches, particularly on red soil, have been favourable for batting. So, it's been pretty tough for the bowlers. The margins have been pretty small. I mean, you've seen, a lot of games, nearing that 200 score, regularly. So I think, the bowlers have certainly had a little bit of a challenge. And I think here, obviously, it's slightly different with the slower nature of the pitches. The bowlers will hopefully get a chance to really show off their skills. And I know that, spin is probably more likely to play a part here in particular. So, we'll just wait and see what the pitch looks like.
Hi, Mark. New Zealand is a very good batting side, especially against spinners in these conditions. So Pakistan also has a very good spin attack, especially if we talk about Usman Khan. He's been talk of the town in this tournament. India also prepared for him, especially. And do you think do you say New Zealand will prepare especially for him, or it will be normal for every other spinner Pakistan had?
I mean, obviously, Usman Tariq has a pretty unique action with the way that he stops at the crease. So, I mean, that's something to factor in.